Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, if you haven't read the words of Sushant Singh Rajput, Gulshan for his family, you haven't read anything. The soul of this man, this young man, who seems to have been cut off from his own life suddenly, was expressed in his diary. Today, I want to show you that diary to get an insight into the mind and into the emotions of this man called Sushant Singh Rajput. Politicians today are questioning why we are talking so much about him, why he is so famous after his death when he wasn't so before his death. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Do you actually pick up causes? Do you actually pick up something wrong that has happened based on the fame of a person? That's the question I want to ask you. For a man who wrote almost every minute detail in his personal diary, why did he not jot down his suicide note? It's a question that bothers everyone today who's looking at this story. It bothers me. He wrote everything, and that's because ending his life was never on the cards, never on his agenda, never in his mind. He was not a quitter, and he was not somebody who wanted to give up on life. On the News Hour tonight, I want to show you a glimpse of what Sushant Singh Rajput had in his own plans for 2020. Diary notes that he wrote in 2018 and 2019 for his position in life in 2020. Can the suicide lobby still deny that this handwritten proof is actually an insight into his mind, a mind that showed no signs of mental sickness? That's the big debate coming up on the News Hour tonight. But also tonight, were the Bangalore riots pre-planned by the SDPI? That debate in the second part of the News Hour.
You're watching the News Hour.
Let me show you Sushant's dreams in his own handwriting. A future so meticulously planned and so passionately penned down. Every detailed, chalked down, a well thought out professional plan of action, a journey that looked so promising, as it included a Hollywood debut. Just see this, this is his notebook. He talks about a production house here. He talks about 2020 in Hollywood. He's already talking about the Bollywood market and the Bollywood mark that he would make. And this is startup, emergent technology startup that he would start. And he's talking about a 2020 Bollywood debut, creative content startup, a startup on emergent technology. This is what he wanted to do. This was what he was dreaming about, setting up a production house, creative writers, top writers right here, and teams that would be built up with experience and radical people on it. Let's take a look. The idea of development, top writers, production house setting up, all of that penned down, content that would be created right here. He writes here, content, and he says, this is my startup. These are my teams. One writer and more are optional. Creative writing, original writing. And he says team of writers, both from India and abroad. And he's got it all. This is page 1. Let's go to page 2. And he says, next, immediate steps. And he says, think and decide who will get what stake, capital, IP, protection, legal team. Everything is thought out. He's even taking IP protection steps, legal team in place. He says, identified best foreign films and writers, even from abroad. All of it penned down right here. This is what he was planning. Identify best foreign writers and films. He's planning it all. Also, and this, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't look like somebody who's wanting to commit suicide. And then here he writes, P.S. Priyanka. Yesterday, I showed you Priyanka was a sister who he depended on. Now, Priyanka is the legal team that he's talking about. This is the main person he wants in this whole planning with him. Let's look at page number 3 now. And page number 3, company formation, startup. Let's look at people from FTII. Also talks about screening films, executing these, meet and lock. He wants to do step 1, everything planned out. Creative, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Everything jotted down in his own writing. And what is he saying? Step 1 is company formation. Step 2 is explore FTII. Step 3 is idea for first screening, execute, meet and lock. Step 5, content generation. This is what he's talking about right here. And page 4. In 6 pages, his 2020 plan is all there. Again, he talks about name, also talks about capital, stakeholders, IP protection, everything all sorted out. Identify everybody right here and biggest writers around the world. Everybody should be here from India, talent from India and abroad. And that's what he is talking. Directors and writers and a big production house. He wanted to change the way Bollywood was working. I want you to think about this. He wanted to change the way Bollywood was working. Startup culture in Bollywood. Heard about that? Well, let's take a look at page number 5. Page number 5. And right here, he's talking about a core team. Here is Hollywood 2020, top 50 asset creation, 50 crore asset creation, also a planners team, a core team, education and environment and cinema on that. This is also he's talking about a house in Los Angeles, LA pad is what he writes, and a debut that's happening, all planned out. I want 50 crores to start this whole thing up. He says fully functional in Hollywood in 2020, top 50 thinkers, planners team, education, environment, cinema. That's what he wanted to do. Cinema progressing to these kind of areas. He was thinking ahead of his times. And then on page 6, he says, massive upgraded in technology. And this is what he says for himself. He says, for me, this is I. And for him, he wants to upgrade his skills. He wants to upgrade the way he acts. He's a method actor, talking about cinema, education, environment. He's also talking about upgrading his skills in acting, language, mastery, association with Hollywood. He's got it all planned out, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a man who's thinking that he's under depression and he should be ending his life. This is not that kind of a man. And India has lost a talent house, and some think this is not important because it's just a suicide of somebody not so famous. Suicides happen every day. Is Sushant Singh Rajput just a statistic? Or is he a symbol of an India gone wrong? Let's listen in to Mr. Sharad Pawar, the NCP chief, and it was his party man, the Home Minister of the Maharashtra government, who on day 1 said, it is a suicide, case closed. Listen in to Mr. Sharad Pawar today.
माझ्या दृष्टीने हा विषय तितका महत्त्वाचा नाही. म्हणजे एखाद्या व्यक्तीने आत्महत्या केली तर निश्चित आपल्याला दुःख होतं, पण त्याची चर्चा ज्या पद्धतीने आज होते त्याच्याबद्दल मला थोडं आश्चर्य वाटतं. तर एका शेतकऱ्याने माझ्या हात धरला जाताना आणि मला विचारलं की एक कलाकार आत्महत्याला गेला, दुर्दैव आहे, ते व्हायला नको होतं, पण त्याची चर्चा ज्या पद्धतीने मीडियामध्ये होते त्याचं आम्हाला आश्चर्य वाटतं. त्या भागात त्याची 20 शेतकऱ्यांनी आत्महत्या केल्या, मीडियात त्याची नोंदसुद्धा कोणी घेत नाही.
Well, that was Mr. Sharad Pawar talking about 20 farmer suicides and nobody bats an eyelid. Well, clearly, farmer suicides are heart-wrenching. But at the same time, the taking away of a dream like Sushant Singh Rajput was planning his life to be is also heart-wrenching. And I want to show you Sushant Singh Rajput and his love for things looking forward. And let's listen in to this child who was sponsored by Sushant Singh Rajput to go to NASA to get an insight, because that was the kind of world that he wanted to build in Bollywood. Listen in to this child.
सुशांत सर के जो दोस्त है विनय सर, वो हम लोग के स्कूल में आए थे. सेंट लाइज हाई स्कूल इज़ माई स्कूल. सो ही केम ओवर देयर and picked some scholar student who are good in studies and called them in the hotel which is near Bandra Fort. So there we met with Sushant sir. We had a one-on-one interview with him. He asked us some questions about maths and geography, which we gave correct answers. A letter came to our principal of St. Elias High School which was written in that I and Selvin, the student who came with me, he was also from 9th standard. We both were then selected to go to NASA. But we knew that it was his dream to send some few students to NASA and to give them opportunities. He was very interesting and very enthusiastic person, I could say. He interacted with us in a very friendly manner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Sushant Singh Rajput was not a man only dreaming about himself and his debut in Hollywood in 2020. He was also thinking about a young India. That was the man Sushant Singh Rajput. And tonight, the legitimate question on the news hour. Insulting the legacy and ignoring the proof to deny justice. Is that what anybody, well-known or not, rich or poor, educated or illiterate, does anybody deserve this in this country in the 21st century? That's the question I want to ask you. And that's the debate. Sushant diary disclosures, the debate on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining me tonight, Rahul Narvekar, MLA of the BJP, Shehzad Poonawalla, lawyer, Mr. Manasvi Thapar, lawyer and political analyst, Ravi Srivastava, political analyst, Sanjay Gupta, Shiv Sena supporter, and joining us in a little while will be Vikas Singh, lawyer of the Sushant Singh Rajput family. But my first question goes to you, Shehzad Poonawalla. I want to ask you, the pages and the glimpses into the soul and the mind of Sushant Singh Rajput, did he look like somebody who was planning his exit from this world in 2020? I thought he was speaking about and planning his debut in Hollywood and a new startup technology-based system working in Bollywood.
Navika, first of all, kudos to you and Times Now for continuously and relentlessly pursuing justice for Sushant, because minus the efforts put in by you, Maharashtra government has made it its mission to not inquire into the real reasons behind the death of Sushant, to cover it up by portraying it as a suicide, and to protect certain big people that they are very scared of, their names being disclosed if a CBI inquiry was to be held. Navika, we've often heard of suicide notes and we've heard of dying declarations, but if there's something called a survival note or a note that portrays the willingness to live, this would be it. This clearly shows and portrays a mind that, far from being a bipolar or a manic depressant, only had one intention, and that intention was to survive, live and thrive in an industry that was difficult to survive in. But here is the question, Navika. Today, the responses that are coming in right from the Home Minister of Maharashtra, who also belongs to NCP, to the Supreme Leader of the NCP, it is clear now that the battle lines are Maharashtra ka Yuva Neta versus Bharat ka Beta. And why is it? And to protect which Maharashtra ka Yuva Neta, every attempt is being made to prevent a CBI inquiry. Patna police was quarantined. Mumbai police was not allowed to act on the information given by Sushant's father. No investigation was done on the angles of Riya and the financial transactions. The same Riya that once cried for CBI inquiry today is now singing in the same tune as Maharashtra government and is sometimes citing jurisdictional issues and is sometimes citing other issues. The point is that first Sushant was killed and now an attempt is being made, a deliberate attempt is being made to kill all of these inquiries and investigations that can reveal who are the real killers of Sushant. And I don't buy that this is suicide. And those who are now saying that why are you coming out with these diary inquiries and with this how can you project, to those I want to ask that if you could claim that Sushant is bipolar without even meeting him, then well, on the basis of these diary entries, can't you make out that Sushant was far from being depressed or bipolar, but he had a willingness to live?
Well, संजय गुप्ता जी, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ, ये देश आपसे जानना चाहता है। ये ज़रूरी नहीं है कि कोई फेमस हो। आज आपके बहुत आदरणीय श्री मेमन साहब जो राज्यसभा के मेंबर भी हैं, उन्होंने कहा अरे क्या है, एवरीबडी इज़ ओनली टॉकिंग अबाउट सुशांत, ही वॉज नॉट सो फेमस व्हेन ही वॉज अलाइव, ही हैज़ बिकम मोर फेमस आफ्टर हिज डेथ। ये किसी की फेम की बात है? अगर कुछ गलत हुआ है तो क्या फेमस लोगों के बारे में ही तहकीकात होनी चाहिए? क्या किसी गरीब का या छोटी जगह से आए हुए किसी इंसान को इस देश में जस्टिस की उम्मीद नहीं करनी चाहिए? ये आप क्या मैसेज दे रहे हैं? अगर मुंबई पुलिस तीसरे दिन पर फॉरेंसिक एक्सपर्ट को लाती है उस घर में जहां सुशांत की बॉडी पाई जाती है, अगर मुंबई पुलिस कोशिश ही नहीं करती कि उनका पैसा था तो कहां गया, कॉल्स हुए तो किससे हुए, सीसीटीवी फुटेज में क्या था, किसी को कुछ नहीं बताना चाहती, और ऊपर से संजय राउत जी तो लिखते हैं सामना में कि बाप जो है सुशांत का, उनका कैरेक्टर ऐसा था और इनकी फैमिली में लड़ाइयाँ थी। अरे आप मुझे ये बताइए, फैमिली चलिए अगर आपकी तरफ से मान भी लें कि उनकी फैमिली ठीक नहीं थी, लेकिन फिर भी क्या सुसाइड और मर्डर के बीच में फासला या फ़र्क हमें नहीं देखना चाहिए?
नहीं, देखिए, कोई भी परिवार हो, किसी की भी फैमिली हो, हर किसी के दिल की अपनी अपनी संवेदनाएं हैं, और वो संवेदनाएं जब किसी के परिवार के अंदर इस तरह से जवान मौत होती है तो वो समुद्र से भी गहरी होती है। तो वो चाहे छोटे परिवार से हो, चाहे वो फेमस परिवार से हो, उनके ऊपर उंगली उठाना ठीक नहीं है, क्योंकि उनके दिल में तो बहुत तरह के सवाल आएंगे, समुद्र की तरह तूफान उमड़ेंगे, वो कोई भी बात कहेंगे। तो इस विषय में तो संजय राउत जी ने भी परसों इस बात को कह दिया था कि हम अपने उस शब्दों को वापस लेंगे जो सुशांत सिंह जी के पिताजी के विषय में कहे, लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी नीरज सिंह जी ने उनको नोटिस भेज दिया। कोई बात नहीं, नोटिस भेज दिया, उसका जवाब दे देंगे या जैसे भी बात होगी कर देंगे।
नहीं तो पहले ये बात कहनी चाहिए थी क्या पहले ये बात नहीं, संजय राउत जी ऑफिशियल स्पोक्सपर्सन है ना, आप तो इंटरव्यू भी उद्धव ठाकरे जी का उनसे ही करवाते हैं, तो क्या उन्हें पहले नहीं पता होना चाहिए कि क्या बोलना चाहिए क्या नहीं बोलना चाहिए? आज हर इंसान आके कहता है कि हमें परिवार के साथ संवेदना है। भाई साहब, संवेदना की जरूरत नहीं है, परिवार को इंसाफ की जरूरत है। एंड आई वांट टू गेट इन मिस्टर विकास सिंह, लॉयर ऑफ द फैमिली। मिस्टर विकास सिंह, आई वांट टू आस्क यू, एवरी पॉलिटिकल लीडर फ्रॉम द महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट हु कम्स सेज हमें संवेदना है परिवार के साथ। इस वक्त परिवार को संवेदना चाहिए, और डू दे वांट जस्टिस फॉर सुशांत? बिकॉज देर आर evidence after evidence that are tumbling out. Today we have the diary of Sushant, which shows that he was meticulously planning his life in 2020 in terms of a Bollywood debut, Hollywood debut, the way Bollywood run it on a more scientific condition. He's talking about a legal team, he's talking about IP protection of the creative content that he would make, he's talking about writers and directors from abroad, from India. This is not a man who seems like he was ending his life anytime soon. Why is the Mumbai police not being able to look at all of these aspects? Are they not wanting to look, or are they not able to understand?
Well, Navika, two things. Firstly, these politicians are, behaving in a very insensitive manner. I personally feel that commenting on the family or commenting on, that there is a political element involved in registering the FIR in Patna, These are all, you know, desperate attempts to somehow save face. And there is a death in a family, and the family is looking for justice. And while looking for justice, if the family feels that the Mumbai police is looking some other way, not in the direction in which the probe should go, then definitely the family has the right to, you know, knock at the door of the other place where the FIR can be registered, which they did after consulting me in sometime in middle of July, third week of July. So I personally feel that this is very insensitive to make it either political or to, you know, cast aspersions on the family or to say that there was something wrong within the family. I mean, this is really, I say, I'm very sad to see all this on the screen and all the media and the print medium where all these are being said by people. And if you should understand that when Bihar, you talk of Bihar, Bihar Chief Minister, by registering an FIR, if he really wanted to play politics, he would not have agreed for CBI inquiry, because then he would keep the trial there and he would ensure that he, you know, keeps getting brownie points. He never intended for that. He actually he just ensured that justice is done by the FIR being registered. So I'm, you know, very pained to see what is being reported in the press and what these politicians are saying in this matter.
Let me get in our reporter who actually brought out this diary, Priyank Tripathi, joining us. Priyank, I must congratulate you. You've got two significant pieces of this entire mystery together. One, the torn pages of the FSL experts from the diary, which the Mumbai police did not discover, did not talk about. And second, of course, is this diary about the plans of Sushant Singh Rajput. Now, tomorrow, written submissions have to be made in the Supreme Court. Once again, I ask you this question, Priyank. To you and to your sources who you've been speaking to, you've been on the ground in and around Sushant's house, speaking to all people who have spent time with him. And you've been a crime reporter for several years. I want to ask you, Priyank, does this look like a suicide with so many unanswered questions? And for somebody who was so meticulously writing, would such a man go without a suicide note?
See, now, because during the course of this particular investigation, which was obviously assigned by you to me, what I felt that every individual who was in close contact with Sushant Singh Rajput had this, impression about him that he was a go-getter. He wanted to go and complete his task, whatever he would have done. Then we found those, torn pages from the diary, which certainly raised a question that what could have been written on these kind of diaries. While probing that, we found these pages of the diary, which clearly substantiate the claim of the family member that Sushant had his own set of goal, and this is what he wanted to achieve. While on the question that whether they are unanswered questions or not, certainly, Navika, Sushant's body was found inside his flat, and there are several unanswered questions. And every politician who is questioning Bihar or Maharashtra, we from Times are obviously not saying that hang that particular individual who has been named in the FIR. We want the police officers to at least investigate the case. An FIR means first information report, which are the viewers very well understand. That is the first step to investigate, and that is not being done by the Maharashtra police. Was the thing which is forcing us to go from pillar to post and to gather information that what could have been the reason because of which Maharashtra police did not pursue
That's the point. The first information report has not been filed on day 58, and Mr. Vikas Singh, I want to ask you. Isn't this the beginning of the conspiracy theory in this entire case? 58 days have passed. Day after tomorrow, it will be 2 months since Sushant Singh Rajput would have left this world. Do you think that is the beginning of the conspiracy theory that something is being hidden from the general public?
Well, Navika, what the Maharashtra police or the Bombay police is doing an inquest. Now, if you see section 174, it talks of inquest to be done forthwith. The purpose of an inquest is to find out the cause of death and find out the injuries and see if there are any suspicious circumstances or not. Now, let me assume that they are not doing only an inquest, they are also doing a preliminary inquiry, which to find out if there is an offence or not, and because of which they are calling everybody from Bollywood. Let me give them that benefit. Now, under the Supreme Court Constitution, by judgment, a preliminary inquiry can be done only for 1 week. 1 week. And they say that at most, they issued a clarificatory order later. They said this preliminary inquiry in very exceptional circumstances after recording reasons in writing can go maximum 42 days. Now today even that 1 week has expired, that 42 days has expired. So there is no way by which the Maharashtra police can do any further inquiry in this matter. So idea was that they didn't realize that they'll have people like Navika who will take up this matter after 50th day also. They didn't realize that Sushant's fans and his family will not let this matter settle down so easily. They were hoping, Navika, and that's the real answer to your question, they were hoping that slowly everything will fade in people's memory because they feel that people's memory are short. They realize, everything will start fading out and then they will be able to give a closure to this whole thing. But since the family, consulted me, we decided to file the FIR in Patna. The Patna police has taken over. When Patna police was obstructed, we decided to request the Chief Minister to give it to the CBI. Now the CBI has taken over. We are very hopeful that the family will get justice and the real cause of death will be found out very soon. We are just hoping that the earlier it is done, the better, because every day's loss is a loss in the investigation.
Well,
thank you, Navika.
Very, very valid point. Thank you, Mr. Vikas Singh, for joining me. And let me open this up. Rahul Narvekar, is this an attempt to cover up? Because Mr. Vikas Singh has laid out the legal process. 1 week, 42 days. Today we are in the 58th day.
Well, Navika,
Dar kya hai?
Well, Navika, the disclosures that you and your team have made today with regards to the diary that notes Sushant's plans for the future, with regards to his body language, with regards to his demeanor, with regards to the way he was going ahead with his life, it's hard or difficult to believe that a person in this state of mind could have even imagined of ending his life or perhaps committing suicide. But be that as it may, I'll leave that for the investigating agency to come to a conclusion and for the courts to adjudicate on that. But as a layman, I really find it difficult to believe after hearing what you have reported and what you have brought in public domain. Number one. Number two, if you see the conduct, the statements and the approach of all the individuals, entities who are stakeholders in the Maharashtra government today, may it be the Shiv Sena or the NCP, the leaders are making statements as though they want to justify their conduct and the conduct of Mumbai police. They are making statements where they show that they are convinced that Sushant has committed suicide and it's not, there isn't any foul play. Please look at the statement. Let me start with the statement made by Mr. Sharad Pawar, the supreme leader of NCP. He says there's inordinate or exceptional importance being given to the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, and he justifies that by giving examples of 25 farmers who've committed suicide. Of course, whether it's a farmer who's committed suicide, whether it's a Bollywood star who's committed suicide, of course it's extremely sad, it's extremely hurtful, and it's disturbing for everyone. But just because there is the country has given attention or has focused on this particular issue, that doesn't mean it's not as important as the suicide committed by a farmer. His own nephew,
बहाने पर बहाना रवि श्रीवास्तव जी क्यों? On day one, the Mumbai police says suicide case closed. On day one, the Home Minister of Maharashtra says suicide case closed.
Parth Pawar comes out.
Yes, Parth Pawar comes out and says there should be an investigation and CBI should look.
CBI investigation. And in his letter, he clearly says that this is the expectation and view of the youth of India. Now, Mr. Pawar says that what Parth Pawar says should be taken with a pinch of salt and he's immature. Then how did he field an immature
candidate whose views he takes with a pinch of salt as a Lok Sabha candidate for Mawal elections. How
Respond.
convenient.
Respond,
That
Ravi
means you are
Srivastava.
insulting
Respond.
the views
Immature
of the
people,
youth of
mature
this
enough to
country.
be in Lok Sabha. Immature people, why? Because they don't understand कि सरकारें चलाने के लिए थोड़ी चीजें इधर उधर कर देनी चाहिए. सच्चाई हमेशा जरूरी नहीं होती. Isn't that the meaning of what Mr. Sharad Pawar is saying?
Navika, can I talk now, please? Navika, can I talk now, please?
धमकी दे रहे हैं कि बोलना चाह रहे हैं सर?
Navika, no, why? Because the others are getting an indefinite time and I will be heckled after 30 seconds only. What I want to say is, first of all, diary entries are never taken as an evidentiary value in court of law. Whether it is a Jain diary, whether it is a Sahara Birla diary or any other diary. Second thing is, nobody does a suicide with a planning of that too 8 months in advance. This diary note, whatever you are showing today,
How does the Home Minister of Maharashtra conclude to say that it's a suicide before there is an investigation?
2019, please, yaar, allow me to speak. 2019, somebody was writing for 2020. So it is already 7-8 months old. And enough of circumstances have undergone a change in between somebody's life. Now what I want to say...
That's exactly the point. That's exactly the point. Who changed the circumstances? Who intervened? Who systematically tried to remove Sushant Singh Rajput from their way? Why not look at that angle? Shehzad Poonawalla, that's exactly what we are saying. What happened in the interim should be investigated.
Oh, it is being investigated. Who is stopping? And what investigation you are doing? Investigation should be done in the depth. Investigation should not be for to malign anybody. He was alienated from the family.
So that license is only with Mr. Sanjay Raut to malign the others. Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad Poonawalla.
Inquiry should be in the depth, madam. That's more important. That how it happened.
सर वो तो मुंबई पुलिस ने करी नहीं. वो तो पहले दिन ही कह दिया सुसाइड है. इंक्वायरी तो हुई नहीं. इंक्वेस्ट रिपोर्ट आज तक आई नहीं.
पुलिस अपनी दे सकती है.
Why is the Mumbai police not yet recorded a FIR in this matter? Can you answer
ADR
that?
accidental death report तभी दायर की जाती है.
1 minute, gentlemen. Order on the panel.
सुसाइड में
You don't want to come
well, 1 minute. अगर इन्वेस्टिगेशन कराना था तो रवि श्रीवास्तव 58 डे तक हम फैक्ट्स के लिए क्यों वेट करें? क्योंकि डे 1 पे कह दिया था होम मिनिस्टर ने, मिस्टर अनिल देशमुख ने. उन्होंने तो कह दिया था कि ये सुसाइड है, इन्वेस्टिगेशन की जरूरत ही नहीं है.
आपने भी इन्वेस्टिगेशन बिहार में
उन्होंने ये कहा था, लगता है सुसाइड ऐसे देखने में लगता है. जो पोस्टमार्टम की रिपोर्ट है उसके अनुसार, जो विश्वा की रिपोर्ट है उसके अनुसार. लेकिन उनके कह देने से ऐसे फाइनल नहीं होता जब तक कि पूरी जांच नहीं हो जाती.
001 जी कहना कम नहीं मालूम थी.
You are a lawyer, and today I implore you, wear a lawyer's hat and tell me. Mr. Vikas Singh says 7 days, 42 days, 2 deadlines have expired. Why don't we have even an FIR in the case? And if we don't have an FIR, what is the sanctity of the investigation that's going on?
The FIR filed in Bihar can be handled in Mumbai.
Ravi ji, can I make my point?
नहीं, रवि जी सब जानते हैं.
Thank you, Navika ji. Before I make my statement, Navika ji, I would want to thank you for bringing out the first 10 minutes of the debate, wherein you showed the diary, and also most importantly, what kind of person Sushant was. He sponsored a couple of students to NASA, and that shows the gem of a person the country have lost. Now, moving on to the point, I would want to make specific points only on the forensic report. The forensic report is just out, and we see the toxicology marks, we see the ligature report, we see the nail sampling, we see the stomach wash. Nothing says that there is any kind of foul play with Sushant. And further, before the forensic report was out, the Viceroy report also suggested on the same lines. The stomach wash does not say that there is any kind of poison given to Sushant. The nail sampling did not give any kind of indication that there were any kind of struggle which happened in this particular incident. The only issue is now the matter is pending before the Supreme Court. The only person who's not getting justice in the process is Sushant and Sushant's family. In this politicization, nothing is coming out. So my only plea.
I want to ask you only one question, Manasvi Thapar. Not one statement has been said about you, about the investigation by you. You are giving homilies all around. Investigation पर कुछ नहीं हुआ, उस पर कुछ नहीं कहना. You will believe what they said on day one. You will believe the report today. Shehzad Poonawalla.
But we have reasons to trust the investigating forensic reports. We need to trust the Kalina forensic reports. They may not lie. Let us believe.
Shehzad Poonawalla. Do you have faith in the investigation?
No, in fact, even Riya did not have faith in the investigation until and unless she found out that the matter could seriously be transferred to the CBI. Then she suddenly changed her faith and came back to the Mumbai police and showed faith in the world's best police, that is the Mumbai police. But here is the point. The point is that if diary entries are not enough to give a state of mind of Sushant Singh Rajput, then how can Google searches be used to conclude that he is bipolar or that he was having some kind of a depression or some kind of a mental state? What kind of Sherlock Holmes are those who can make out about the mental state of a person from Google searches? There is the other Sherlock Holmes in Mr. Home Minister who says even before the ADR has been completed that this was a death by suicide.
Lots of YouTube experts have come out in this particular case.
No, Mr. Manasvi Thapar, you are contradicting yourself. You are contradicting yourself. I am on a phone line, so I can't hear you. You rather listen to my argument, then you make your argument.
Scientific report. Trust the Vaisera reports. I am telling a simple point. Let us not trust the Mumbai police. Let us not trust the Maharashtra government. We need
so
to
without these reports, how has the Home Minister...
I also want to ask you, Manasvi Thapar. I want to ask you, Manasvi Thapar, if Riya Chakravarti did not believe that the Maharashtra police or the Maharashtra government was doing a fair investigation and asked for a CBI investigation, how are you so believing of the forensic report? If the investigation can be fixed, what about the forensic report? Shehzad Poonawalla.
So you are suggesting the forensic report are also fake?
I don't know. If the Home Minister on day one said it's a suicide without even seeing the forensic report, what would you conclude? If it wasn't a Congress, alliance government, what would you have thought?
Has foul play been ruled out?
I don't care it is Congress or BJP. What I care is justice for Sushant. And
Navika, why has foul play been ruled out even though...
All right, let's listen to Shehzad. He has an audio problem. Let's cooperate with him and let's listen to his point of view. Yes, Shehzad Poonawalla.
Sorry, Shehzad. Please continue.
Navika, if they have come to a conclusion that this is suicide, then why are they continuing with the investigation and inquiry? They should just say that it is a suicide and they should end the matter. They are not saying they have come to a conclusion that it is suicide in the FIR. The Home Minister comes to that conclusion. Why have they ruled out foul play even though there are so many circumstances? Disha's own post-mortem, there were several questions including the delay in the post-mortem of Disha. Now they are saying with conclusive evidence that Disha's death and Sushant's death has nothing to do with each other. Even though there are so many questions that have been raised by the ambulance attendant and other people that are involved in Sushant's life. There are so many testimonies on board that gave a clean glimpse into Sushant's life that he is not...
What? You are trusting an ambulance man?
Well, I can't.
So we should not trust the ambulance man. We should not trust the inconsistency in Siddharth Pithani's statement, the man who first discovered the body of Sushant Singh Rajput. We should not discuss or debate about the financial transactions which have been shown. We should not also debate about the fact that Sushant Singh wrote what he wrote in his diaries. We should not also go by the WhatsApp complaints made by the family. We should not go by any of the facts. But we should go with the Maharashtra government and the Mumbai police, which without any investigation came to a conclusion that it was a suicide. And Manasvi Thapar continues to talk about a forensic report. May I tell you, Manasvi Thapar, the forensic experts came on the scene on day 3. And this point has been raised by us that a key maker came. There was Siddhant Pithani who accompanied the key maker out of the house before he opened the door. There were hands that and fingerprints that were all over the place. There were cardboards that had been fixed in the door. Siddharth Pithania had taken down the body. The entire crime scene had been tampered with. And you're saying we should all believe in the forensic report? Well, I don't know. All I know is this is the diary. This is the man. This is the insight into Sushant Singh Rajput's own mind. A man who was planning a future of a professionally run Bollywood, a future where he would be part of Hollywood. There could be many people. There is a financial angle, there is the Hollywood angle, and there is this professionally run Bollywood. There are many people who would not like such a professionally run Bollywood, and questions will be asked. Is there a secret? Because if there isn't, why isn't the Maharashtra government or the Mumbai police being so transparent about it? Why are they not even saying it's a suicide in the Supreme Court? That's the question we are asking. And this matter comes up in Supreme Court tomorrow when written submissions are given by all sides, Bihar, Maharashtra, and the family of Sushant Singh Rajput as well as Rhea Chakrabarti. We'll see what the court says, but India is waiting for justice for Sushant. Thank you to all my panelists for joining me on debate number 1. Debate number 2 and the Bengaluru riots coming up on the other side.